In Vancouver, the tension between longtime residents and newcomers, often called transplants, has become a defining social conversation in the mid-2020s. As one of Canada's most desirable cities, Vancouver continues to attract immigrants, interprovincial migrants, and international professionals seeking opportunity, lifestyle, and natural beauty. Yet this steady influx has intensified debates around housing, culture, and belonging. By 2025-2026, the friction between locals and newcomers is not simply a matter of personality differences. It reflects deeper structural challenges shaping the city's future. The most visible source of tension is Vancouver's housing crisis. Housing affordability remains the dominant concern among residents, particularly millennials who are trying to establish careers and households in an increasingly expensive city. Home prices and rents have climbed dramatically over the past decade, making Vancouver one of the most unaffordable housing markets in Canada. According to federal housing data, rising housing costs across Canada have made many young people question whether they'll ever be able to afford a home, especially in major cities like Vancouver. At the same time, research suggests that population growth, including immigration, can contribute to rising housing demand and prices, accounting for roughly 11% of increases in median house values and rents across Canadian municipalities during certain periods. For some locals, these statistics translate into a sense of displacement. Longtime residents frequently argue that rapid population growth and outside investment have reshaped neighborhoods and pushed them farther from the city center. Historically, Vancouver has already experienced waves of gentrification, particularly in neighborhoods such as Mount Pleasant and Grandview Woodland, where rezoning and redevelopment have introduced higher-cost housing and commercial spaces. As redevelopment spreads, some locals feel that the old Vancouver, a city of tight-knit neighborhoods and affordable communities, is slowly disappearing. However, newcomers experience the situation differently. Many migrants arrive in Vancouver only to discover that the dream of living in a vibrant coastal city comes with staggering living costs. Reports have found that high housing costs are driving some immigrants away from major Canadian cities altogether, as rents and home prices strain newcomers' ability to build stable lives. For these individuals, Vancouver is not an easy place to exploit, but rather a difficult place to survive. Cultural dynamics also shape the divide. Vancouver is one of the most multicultural cities in North America, with visible minorities representing more than half the population in the metropolitan region. While this diversity is widely celebrated, it also reshapes neighborhood identities and social networks. Newcomers often cluster in suburban areas such as Surrey, Richmond, and Burnaby, creating vibrant cultural communities, but also reinforcing perceptions among some locals that the city's identity is changing rapidly. At the same time, social media conversations reveal a different layer of the tension, the so-called Vancouver Freeze. This phrase refers to the perception that long-time residents are polite but emotionally distant, making it difficult for newcomers to form friendships. In online discussions, users frequently describe locals as cliquey or closed off, while transplants report building their own social circles among other newcomers. As one Reddit user put it, Many outsiders feel locals give off a cold vibe, leading newcomers to form their own outsider family networks instead of integrating into existing communities. These digital conversations illustrate how the tension is not purely economic, but also emotional. For newcomers, the challenge is not only paying rent, but also feeling accepted. For locals, the challenge is preserving a sense of cultural continuity in a rapidly changing city. Politics increasingly reflects these divisions as well. Public opinion surveys in late 2025 found that housing affordability and public safety were among the top concerns for Vancouver residents ahead of upcoming municipal debates. Discussions around zoning, transit-oriented density, and property taxes often become proxies for larger questions. Who is Vancouver being built for? Who gets to stay and who gets pushed out? Yet despite the friction, Vancouver's identity has always been shaped by migration and change. The city developed as a Pacific gateway connecting Canada with Asia, attracting waves of workers, entrepreneurs, and immigrants for more than a century. Today's debates may simply represent a new phase in that ongoing story. Ultimately, the tension between locals and transplants reflects a city struggling with success. Vancouver's stunning geography, strong job market, and global reputation continue to draw people from across Canada and around the world. But without solutions to housing affordability, urban planning, and community integration, the divide between newcomers and longtime residents may deepen. The challenge for Vancouver in the late 2020s is not to stop people from arriving. It is to ensure that the city remains livable, welcoming, and sustainable for everyone who calls it home.